What's good, everybody? My name is Vandit and welcome back to the channel. The most awaited video, the CSS Flexbox Foundation. We finally completed it and now we are moving forward with the final assignment, that is the project of the CSS Foundation. I personally was kind of very excited about the project and cannot wait to move along with the project, move forward with it. So without wasting any further time, let's go and look into what the project is all about and let's code it. And then finally, after completing this project, we'll be able to move to the JavaScript part of the ODIN project. And only after then completing the JavaScript, we'll start the foundation course intermediate level. Right now we are like in the foundation part, and then we'll be able to do HTML medium, or you can call it intermediate, or CSS intermediate, and after that we'll build much more projects. I scanned through the entire ODIN project's website and there are a lot of projects involved, so this is gonna be interesting. Remember that this is a project and I am also a complete beginner. I'm not trying to teach you anything. Just if you want to tag along and have some fun, maybe you can just turn on this video and use it as a reference or as a guide. You can take a look how a beginner thinks while coding and then maybe creating a project. So without wasting any further time, let's dive into the project. After completing all the modules, now comes the fun part of project. So without wasting any further time, let's dive into. First of all, we have introduction, and after that it's setting up your GitHub repository and warning about looking at others' finished project code before you have completed your own, some general guidelines which you don't have to do. Also, one more pointer that about this point. Also, before starting this video, I will highly encourage you to make the project by your own and use this video as a reference, or maybe if you enjoy my commentary then just maybe start this video in the background and you'll have a company. You will not be coding alone. So that is the entire intent of the video. So let's get started. So just give me a second. So this is the entire layout of the project which we have to build. So let's just so this is what we have to build now, and this is our project notes panel where we link up all the questions and it's a quick reference. Alright, so first the entire project is divided into 4 sections. We have the header, we have the header part, then we have the article or sections, and then we have this. So we'll code everything one by one. Alright, so now let's set up our VS Code. Alright, so now let's first of all set up our VS Code. I have all the 3 files, HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Inside the HTML, I'll create a file index.html. Alright, now let's start coding. I'll name the title as landing page. After that, let's link our CSS file. CSS style.css, create file styles.css, and then CSS file has been created for us. Now let's start our live server. Open live server. I'll take this live server page and then we'll put it in a different web page. Right, so I'll just check HTML. It displays, and our setup is completed and each and everything is working perfectly. Now let's use this as our reference. This is a very realistic scenario where you are provided with a design and now you have to like code everything once and for all. So a very good way of moving forward. Now first of all, let's start creating everything one by one. First of all, we'll create this navbar, and after that we'll create this navbar, and after that we'll create this. There will be a button as well. We don't know the syntax of the button, we haven't studied about it yet. There will be an image over here. First of all, let's code the above part, and after that we'll move forward. Alright, let's begin. First of all, I'll create a nav.navbar. Alright, inside I'll create a div.container. Inside that div.container will go an h1 element. I'll say it as h1.logo and header logo. And after that, what I'll do is I'll use header. First of all, we have this header logo. After that, I'll use an unordered list UL, and inside this unordered list I'll create list item header link. We need to use header link. So what I'll do is I'll say A and give it a hashtag because it won't be redirecting anywhere right now, and let's say home, and I'll just copy paste it over here because we'll be just using it normally. Home, about, and contact, for example. That's it. Let's check our HTML once. Perfect. And now I guess our header is completed. Now we'll have the now we'll use header header div.container. We'll use div.container. Again, we'll use h1 dot then there are two parts, right? An image and this. So inside div.container I'll use the div.info, div.content. I'll use the class name the class content. Inside div.content I'll have h1 dot content heading. That would be this. I'll just to speed things up, I'll try to copy paste this, Control C, Control V. This website is awesome. Perfect. Then we'll use a p dot content content inside the container content. Probably I think that we won't be, we will need this, and we'll create this website. I'll just copy paste this. I use Mac, so definitely it has a lot of features. Button I'll just right now use sign up. I don't know how to style a button right now, so probably won't be focusing on that. img src. Haven't used any image right now. I'll add the image later on. Let's first of all check for this. Oh cool, this website is awesome. Perfect. We have the header now. Now let's have the section. Section dot I'll name it as let's say let's give this a relevant name. I'll maybe call it as section 1 for example. Right now cannot come up with a very good class name. And you know what, I'll probably the h1 logo class would be h2 logo right now. Inside section I'll again go with h2 inside h2 I'll use the I'll name it as section, not section but section container div.container, and inside h2 section heading, name it as section heading. Inside is some random form information, and then we'll have div.box. Box is, and inside the boxes we'll have div inside the boxes we'll have div.box. Inside the box we'll have an image src. After that image we'll have a paragraph. I'll give it p.box text, and I'll just for the timing write it as Ctrl+C and Control V, and we'll just copy paste it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just check once. This is some text under an illustration or an image. Perfect. Now we have another section dot div, section 2. Inside section 2, div dot container. Inside div dot container, I'll just have an h3 maybe heading 3 dot, I'll say QUOD code, and I'll just copy and another. After the h3, I'll have to check how to italicize the quotes, the text inside this container, section 3, section 2, and then just have another p tag is strong, p tag which is already strong, and Control C, Control V. And now we section class section 3, section 3 div dot container. Inside this, I'll have div dot container. Inside this div dot container, we'll have div dot inside this container. What I'll do is I'll have the can call it callout, div dot callout, inside which h3 call out heading. We'll have call to action, it's time, right? And after that I'll have the call h3, and after that p, I'll use p dot call out text, and just Control C. Button sign up. All right, so we are done with the wait, we are not done with the HTML part right now. We just have a footer left, and inside the footer we'll just write paragraph element, and inside the paragraph element we'll have copyright C @control C, thus perfect. Now we have already created the HTML part of the entire project. Sure, it took some time, but yeah, so this is the entire HTML of the project, and that's how it's gonna look. Let's maybe leave it. So we already have this is the HTML layout for our project. Now let's come to the fun part, which is the CSS part of our project. Alright, so we have finished the HTML part, and now coming to the CSS part. First of all, we'll import the fonts. I've imported the Montserrat font, whatever it's called. And after that, wait, just a second, where's my web page? Yeah, landing page. Now let's move forward with our universal settings. First of all, as usual, I'll set margin to 0 pixels and padding to 0 pixels as well, and I'll say box sizing as border box. Alright, now let's move to body. Inside body, first of all, what I'll do is inside the body I'll have the font family as perfect, and sans serif if the is not loaded. All right, now let's come to the Navbar. So I'll just make one change in the entire diagram, in the entire layout, that I'll keep the navbar a little bit different. So dot c dot container dot dot navbar dot contai container display flex. Alright, so it's working. I just was checking. So we now we are over here, dot navbar dot container, and inside this what we'll do is first of all, let's change the background color to let's make it let me just copy paste it. I already have this open. Yep. Open with preview, and I'll probably open this as well. Just a second. Yup, this as well. Yup. Hero secondary, hero main text, header logo text is 24 pixels, and the what is this color? Let me just it's just white, man. I'll just use this color for now, whatever it may be. Let me just open. Color is equals to white inside. Now before white, now you can already see that the home and about, these are like technically in blue color. So it's because of the already default properties of the A tags. What we'll do is, inside the A property, we'll set color is equals to white, and we'll say that text decoration is none. Same goes for the since we have used li over here, so what will happen is, inside the list items, like we'll have disks. Okay, because it's by default set to disk. So ul, we'll use ul, and inside the ul we'll have list style type none. Alright, so yeah, now we have already done this much. Now what we'll do is, we'll convert this as display flex. Now inside the dot container ul, inside the dot navbar ul, not ul, display flex. All right, and again dot display flex. Inside here I'll just say justify content space around. I'll probably choose space between. All right, and display flex, and then we'll use align items center to center this. Perfect, and center now. Dot navbar li will have, let's say, I'll say justify space around. First of all, I'll ensure that there's a gap between the elements. Gap of 2 rem first example. I guess we'll have to use it over here. Gap is equals to 2 rem. Alright, yeah. Sorry. We won't be using a gap over here. Alright, so we have inside the div dot container, what I'll do is is there any option of adding margin? Not really. Perfect. So we have styled this. Alright. What we'll do is now we have to technically put this here, and the header logo is already at the center, so I assume that we need to use space around over here. Space around. See, now it matches. Now let's view this in 125%. Yeah, so technically it's gonna look like this. Yep. Now we just need to add one thing, which is I'll use container.logo. We'll use after setting all this, what I'll do is dot container dot logo. Inside the container logo, what we'll have, font size is, just check it, font sizes so yeah, font size is 24 pixels, so we'll use 24 pixels. Alright. Also, I am having second thoughts about font now. Inside of rather using this font, can I use Roboto? Yeah. Alright, because having like some fonts which are technically easy to use, and where we can have some fonts should be much more visible. Oh, perfect. By mistake, we just found the exact font which we were looking for. That's amazing. Really happy. So first of all, what we so we had light italic 300, regular 400, light italic 300, select light italic 300, remove all. We have light italic 300, we have regular 400, we have semi bold, semi bold 600, we have extra bold 800. I'll also use bold as well. So just Control C over here, and once again I'll just use this over here instead of I'll use this font over here. Alright, now pretty satisfied. Now I am actually satisfied with the and font weight. We'll have the font weight as semi bold. I'll keep it as 700. All right, this goes about well. Now, let me add some Navbar.container, add some margin top, margin of 20 pixels. Cannot do that. What I'll do is I'll add padding. I'll add padding of 0 pixels and 50 pixels. Left, right cannot. And 0 and 50 pixels. And I'll add padding of 50 pixels and 0. Right, so I'll add padding of 15 pixels and 0. Yep. So here we have styled the navbar. Cool. Now we have completely styled the navbar. Alright, now let's move and style the header. So styling the header. So we have dot HEA header dot container and color, background color, we'll use this same color is equals to white. Canva. I'll go to Canva. Not Canva. I'll go to Unsplash. Font. I'll use the flat icon, and I'll probably use a simple web page. And let's just choose a random icon over here. Any random icon. Stickers. I'll use this, and I'll save it in my save it here. Alright, so inside the imgsrc I'll have images desktop png. Alright, so we have this image with us. Alternate image, yeah. All right, so now let's make display flex. Not display flex, but img. Let me, I'll give this as a class of hero. %. %. All right. Display flex. And align items, center, that is why I wanted to change the logo of this. Yeah, sure, this will work. Yeah, otherwise it will look definitely very odd. And let's make it space between this align items and justify content space between. Alright, now I'll just add padding and I'll add a padding of 5 pixels both top and bottom and 10 pixels of left and right. Before doing that, I'll do one more thing inside the body. Inside the body, I'll do a max width of 1100 pixels. Margin left right 0, I mean top and bottom 0, and auto. Alright, so this brings it into the center. The only problem is that I need this entire content in the center, right? I need the entire content in the center. So what I'll do is, and I need to align this as well, right? So how can we solve this problem? The way we can try to solve this is maybe margin 0, 50%. Over here, margin 0, 50%. This is not working. Zero, 50%. RAM, 15 RAM. I'm just trying different values. Not 15 RAM, but let's say 12 RAM, 11 RAM, 13 RAM, 12.5 RAM, 12 RAM. Just add a gap of 15 RAM. Now before doing that, let's also change the height. Dot container dot content heading. Content dot content heading. Font weight 800. Font size 48 pixels. And inside the header container, I'll add line height 1.2. Inside the body, I'll add a line height of 1.5. Alright, styling section, the section 1, which is this. So now for styling section 1, For styling section 1, what we can do is, let's say we have section 1, so dot secci1 section 1 dot container. Inside that right now I guess we don't have anything to write there. Dot container dot section heading so what I'll do is I'll another preview. Yeah, so that's gonna be one more thing which we have to do is font size 18 pixels. Yeah, so that, and now we have 13 pixels extra board. Color black, font weight 800, font size 36 pixels. Alright, let's check this. Some random information here. Alright, also the and this would be text align center. Perfect. Or rather than doing text align center, what I would love to do is maybe call this as justify content center. Sorry, first of all, before doing this, display flex and justify flex direction column. Justify content center. Justify center won't work. It would be align items center. Yeah, right. Also inside dot boxes display flex. All right, perfect. Display is equals to flex. And the let me just download an icon person. let us download this coding. I'll just put it in my downloads folder right now. Man, if we download, we need 4 images, right? Save woman. Man, another man. To download. So I don't know, this page is not working. Let's try to refresh it. All right. Might be some problem. I don't know. Woman 1. Alright, I'll just go to the Finder and we'll browse their downloads. Man 1, for example. Alright. And I'll just drag and drop all the 3 images inside the image folder. Right. So now let's come and inside the image, let's add images. Man, let's add just add images. Woman, images, add man 1, and inside this let's add images woman 1. Icons, width is equals to 10%. Use width is equals to 30%. Alright, we have the icons over here. Box as display, flex, flex direction column. Inside flex direction column, align items, center, 10%. This looks let me just revert the changes. I'm not sure what I did before, but that was looking pretty good. Alright, boxes, I'll make it 10%. And margin for each box 0, and each box would be 10% inside. Would be, let's say, 15 pixel left and right, and margin 0 auto. Max width, margin 10%. And very simply what I can do is dot box underscore box text text align center. Right. So we have like boxes, and then now let's maybe try to add some margin and padding also. So section 1 dot container, 1 dot container margin margin 20 pixels, 10%. Percent 0 or auto. Oh well, they are responsive enough. Top and bottom 5%. And let's have the heading, which is section heading. We have margin bottom 15 pixels. We have 30 pixels. Right. And let's do it 10% once again. Not 10% once again, but I'll section head margin bottom is equals to if I do it 10 rem, then so margin top bottom 10%, 10 rem, 3 rem, all right. margin 10%, 5% auto, margin 40 pixels bottom. Hara 40 pixels bottom. I'll just continue with this. For all the cuts and like jitters in the video, like I am actually like from my family side, I'm a little bit busy today, so I hope you don't mind that. And we have like designed the header and then section 1, and now let's, without wasting any further time, move to designing section 2. Section 2 designing is a little bit easy, like we don't have to do much over there. STYLING section 2. So now let's go to the section 2 dot container, and in the section 2 dot container let's section 2 sorry section SECT dot section dot section 2 dot container. So background color is gonna be, let me just the color would be code selection. Yep, the background color is this, and now since the background color is this, we'll have margin dot container I'll give this a display flex. Margin of 20%. So not margin, but I'll give it a padding top of 20%, and left right would be 10%. Flex direction column, and now let's go to dot container dot callout. So that would be font style italic, font weight 300, container dot code. Do we have a lighter version available? Let me just check. Light italic 300. That works pretty fine as well. Let's just the font sizes 36 pixels, so that's good as well. I'll give it a class of author. AUTHOR and align self flexend. Yep. So that is also sorted. This section was pretty easy to design. Now the only thing remaining is to design call to action. Is to design like the call to action part. So now let's style the section 3. Now let's move to container. Now this is going to be a little bit difficult to design. Let's bring this up and we'll have to design this. So to design this, now first of all we need to have this margin 30%. First of all, let's have the background color blue. Alright, so it's not exactly blue, but it's somewhat this color, even brighter. So first of all, I'll just do the font color white and in inside the container, I want the container to be display flex. Yep. And I'll do align item center, and I'll do justify content space between, and I'll do padding, that's 20 pixels top to bottom, that's 30 pixels top to bottom, and 40 pixels like this, left and right. I need to do it 10%. 15 for 10, 11 is maybe the sweet spot. 10 was good. And margin would be 10%. Pixels, 40 pixels, 30 pixels, 2 rem, and okay. Oh, so I guess the previous one was right, just viewing it on a different angle. We are not trying to make it responsive right now, so that's not our concern for the time being. %10 is pretty good. Margin 10%. Border radius 2 pixels or 3 pixels or maybe 5 pixels. Also, one more thing which I completely forgot to do over here. Okay, it's okay. Styling. Section 1. Now we'll have to also this designing is done. Now let's move to the footer. Styling the footer. So styling the footer will go about, it's gonna be same, it's gonna be very simple. So let's say footer, and inside the footer text, for color white, text align center, background color, font size 18 pixels, 5 pixels. Padding 10%. Margin top. Make it 10 pixels. All right, so the design is completely we have completed the design. Let's just check it once. All right, yeah, let's view this design in full screen, and it looks pretty decent. Let's match it with the design we had. So this is the header. Oh, all right, we need to sign up the button as well. Before that, I need to inside this one, what I'll do is inside this section 1, dot content. The margin right looks good enough. Yep, now it looks good enough. Yeah, so yeah, I need to stylize the button as well. So you don't need to do it. Button styles are vividly available on the internet, so you can just choose your button and then apply it. Just randomly searched button, got a lot of options, and I probably assume that this was the button which was used in our project. And now just button me just check after applying this. Yeah, button looks good enough. And yeah, just go there. Box shadow WebKit button active. Just have to change the class names. That's it. Perfect. And now it looks decent enough. I'll give the margin top and bottom to this to align the button. Content margin top bottom, that's gonna be 10 pixels and 0. I'll probably I'll give it a margin bottom of 20 pixels or 30 and margin top of 20 pixels, or it can go as low as 15 pixels so that it looks good. Alright, so yeah, design looks pretty decent. Design looks pretty decent. I'm quietly satisfied with the result. So yeah, that is, I guess, guys, that's it. I'll make sure that I upload all this code over the GitHub, and I'll give you all the links as well, which are relevant. And so this marks the end of our CSS foundation. In the next video, we are gonna start studying JavaScript and its fundamentals. And meanwhile, maybe sometimes I'll maybe make some more projects with CSS and HTML. So that is it, guys, for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and this is the second project which we are uploading, and I'm very happy that we came so far and we are staying strong, beating all the procrastinations away. And I know I can be a little bit more frequent, but I'm slacking off a little bit, and even the DSA series is also slacking off. I'm gonna try my best to maybe be more vigilant about it. And it's just really overwhelming when I make a project. And for me, because me being me, I was not really into coding and everything that much, but with hard work and everything, you somehow you pave yourself a path, right? So that is it for this video, guys, and thank you so much, and keep showing your love and support, and that's all I can ask for. And I've also a Discord channel now, so if anyone wants to join and have a one-on-one study session, since we are low on subscriber counts and our family is quite small now, so probably we can do that as well. So alright, guys, I'll see you in the next one with another video. Until then, see ya, bye bye, and have a great day ahead.